Hey guys, so I'm here to tell you guys about what I found out I had diabetes. I almost died. Now that one was serious too. So I was living with my mother-in-law and my husband because our place was getting ready. And um so we had to stay with her because our other apartment was already leased out, so we had to go ahead and move in with her until our apartment was ready. So as I told you guys, I ate cornstarch like crazy, cornstarch like crazy, and um, I had 2 boxes that week, and I was drinking a lot of milk and stuff like that because I ended up developing rash. Not thrash, not a rash, thrash on my tongue. So um, I couldn't eat anything. Like everything would hurt. Thrash hurts. And baby get it. It burns. It feels like somebody cutting your tongue with a razor. And every time you eat, it's just terrible. So, thanks so much, boss. But so I was at my mother-in-law's house and I was always sick and I was peeing um every like 10 minutes. I was peeing and it wasn't like a little bit. It was like a lot. Like it's my bladder was so full off of that one little time. And I didn't know what was going on, but my husband, he dealt with that before because his son's mom, she had diabetes and she ended up getting it like when they were together, so he kind of knew the signs. And he was like, I think you got diabetes, so I couldn't eat anything. It was like a week went by. The only thing I could do was drink milk. Milk calms it, which is so funny because when babies get thrashed, they're already drinking milk, so it doesn't hurt. Milk is the only thing that I felt that did not hurt, and that was crazy. So I was drinking milk, like gallons of milk, because I was so hungry. And next thing I know, my eyes was sunk in, my face was like crazy. I ended up sending my mom a picture on how I look, and she told my husband, "Please take my baby to the hospital." So we ended up moving to our place. I didn't go to the hospital. We ended up moving to our place, and I was in so much pain. I was in pain all the time, and I don't like hospitals. I don't like going to the doctor because every time I go, it's something wrong. So, um, I told God if it was meant for me to go to the hospital, don't let me rest. Don't let me get any sleep. Don't let me just let me not get no rest that day. So my husband was like, when I come home from work, let me know what you want to do. So that whole day, I was in so much pain. I was tossing and turning. I couldn't sleep. I was restless. I just couldn't. So when he came home, I was like, let's go. So I went and I was so hot. I went and my mother-in-law gave me this purple stuff that I put in my mouth. So I looked at like sick. My mouth was purple. My teeth was purple. My tongue, everything. So, diabetes make you so hot. Like you get so hot. So they had the room temperature up in the hospital so high the doctors had to wear jackets because and I didn't have on no sheet, no nothing. I was just burning up hot. So when he came in, he saw me, he was like, "What is this purple stuff in your mouth?" And I was like, "My mother-in-law gave it to me." And he was like, "It's poisonous. We have to call the poison specialist or something like that." So that was crazy. So I had to work out all that. Then he was like, "Okay, you got thrash. It's either one or two things. You got AIDS or you got diabetes." I said, "Well, I know it ain't AIDS because I said the doctor's too much for them not to been unseen that." So he went and tested it, and he was like, "Yeah, it's diabetes and it's over 1,200." And he was like, "I don't know how you walked in here. I don't know how you sitting up talking to me or nothing like that, but you should be thanking God because people that have over 1,200 um, diabetes normally be dead or in some kind of diabetic coma." So next thing I know, they start bringing bags of insulin. I mean, just pumping it through the IV, and I still can eat. They wouldn't let me eat. I was in there for like 3 weeks. I think I ate the last week because no matter what they did, my sugar wouldn't go down. So as long as your sugar high, they won't give you anything. So I was only able to drink water and ice. water and ice. I thought I could eat my whole arm, but it was keeping me hydrated with the saline. So I started feeling much better. It was giving me stuff to get rid of my thrash in pill form, and I just started feeling so much better. But then I was so hungry. So that last week when I was able to eat, they gave me broth, and the broth tastes like throw up. But we're not gonna get into all that. You know, hospital food is hospital food, okay? But I had lost so much weight in there just off of that little bit of time. So then we when it was time to release me, they didn't want to release me because I didn't have Medicaid, and they didn't know how I was going to get my insulin. At the time, I was sticking myself in because my diabetes was so high and I had so much weight on me. Like I told you guys, I was 502 pounds back then, but I looked it, but I didn't look like 502 pounds. So I couldn't take a pill because I still had too much weight on me, and I have type 2 diabetes. So if you lose more weight, you can eventually get off of insulin. It can easily check itself, like, because my pancreas still works, but it just needs a little help for now. So filtering all the sugars. Type 1 diabetics, their pancreas don't work at all. Type 2, you still have a working pancreas. It just doesn't put out enough insulin to consume all of the sugars that you intake a day. So I had to cut out a lot of stuff, which I've done, and I've lost a lot of weight. I'm like 310 now. So I was battling with that. So I ended up, they wouldn't release me because I didn't have a way to get my insulin. And the insulin that I was on, it was 2 types of insulin, and they were over $1,500. One of them was $2,000. One of them was $1,500. And I'm like, there ain't no way I have pick up the money to get that. So I was trying to apply for this form of medical Medicaid that they have down here, and it helps me with half of the percentage of my medicine, which is why I'm doing a raffle for you guys to help me with my surgery that I'm have to have on my pituitary gland, because I have to pay a copay, and I kind of need help, you guys. So that was hard trying to get up the money, but my doctors, oh my God, my doctors, I love them so much. The nurses, it was actually the nurses, they called around like everywhere, CVS, Walgreens, and I didn't even know at the time that if you're applying for some kind of medical assistance, before they grant it to you, if you absolutely need insulin, CVS will give you the insulin, but they'll take it off of your medical thing when you get it. I was like, oh my God, that's just like, because they couldn't let me leave the hospital until I found a way to pay for my insulin, because I had to have it. If I didn't have it, I can go back into the hospital with the sugar, with the high sugar. So they set all that up, they released me, and then I went there, and I guess the person that they didn't talk to was there, and I was like, oh, we can't give it to you because, I never heard of people doing that. So I was like, I just left the hospital. I don't want to have to go back to the hospital. Please help me out. And so I was like, can I talk to a manager? And so finally we got it straightened out. The manager was saying the person was new and they didn't know that they do those type of services. And I was just crying. I was like, please, I don't want to go back in the hospital, and I need this insulin. I need it. And so everything ended up working it out. And so I started going on a diet. I was serious. I was losing that weight, getting that weight off. I was eating right. I was drinking nothing but water. I was just getting it off. So I got it off so much, I don't have to stick myself anymore. I take a pill. I take 2 pills a day, and that's how I manage it now. As a matter of fact, here they are right here. I'm running low. But I take 2 pills a day, and come to find out, Publix give metformin, which I heard metformin is terrible, but hey, what can I do? I need it. Metformin free at Publix. Look at God. Look at God. So Publix have that for free, and they also have lisinopril for free, as long as it don't have the HTC, the water pill, mixed into it. So yeah, God end up providing and doing all that stuff. But you guys take care of yourself. I should not have let myself get that big. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what kind of depression I was in, but ain't nothing worth your life. There ain't nothing on this earth that's worth your life. There's nothing worth stress. That's why this year I am not making any year resolution crap. I'm just doing it. Okay, I'm getting people that's not good for my health out. I don't care if they're family. Listen, I read in the Bible that Jesus, when his mother and his brothers and his sister came to the house where he was at preaching, they was like, your mother, brother, and sister and them out here. And he was like, my mother, brother, sisters is the people that do the will of my Father. But he wasn't disrespectful to his parents. He wasn't disrespectful to his siblings. He went ahead, after he finished doing what he was doing, he went out there and seen what they wanted. That's how I'm living my life next year. Okay? Because people, they'll stress you out, try to kill you, and go on about their life while you sit up here stressing, worrying about what somebody else doing. I'm starting off new, getting divorced, moving, doing this, getting my life together, because there's nothing worth stressing. I'm sorry, there's nothing worth stressing out about that you can't fix for yourself with God's help. Now, I can't do it without the Lord. And you guys, if you guys donate, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I can't. I'm stressing out too much, blood pressure, headaches, all this stuff like that. For what? For who? Why? Huh? Not me. Not no more. Not next year. Not right now. That's cute. I need to put that on the shirt. But yeah, I can't do this. I just want to be happy. I just want to be healthy. I just want to live for my son. Because I'm tired of him looking at me like, Mom, I don't want you to die. I need you. So, that's what I've been dealing with, you guys. I know you guys probably would never tell. But yes, your girl got some issues. But that's how it is. You never know what somebody's going through. You don't. You never know what anyone's going through just by looking at them. Half the stuff I've been through in my life, you would never believe it. Because I'm not going to look like what I've been through. I'm never going to look like what I've been through. I don't care if I have a scar here. I'm still not going to look like what I've been through, honey. I'm going to have me a swoop wrap. This is pretty over that sucker. But I'm praying I don't have to get my hair cut. I don't want to get my hair cut. Just go through my nose. Please don't be so big that it can't go through my nose. I don't want to think about that. It's kind of making me sad. And I don't want to be sad. But yeah, you guys. Don't forget about the raffle. I will leave my Cash App down here below. Whatever you can donate. It'll be a ticket for you. And at the end of December, I will be doing a raffle for a diamond painting. Whatever picture you want done, I'll either do it, or if you want, you can do it yourself. I'll also throw in some extra goodies because I might pick more than one person. Yeah. Throw in some extra goodies just for appreciation. I wish that everybody that donates, I can give them something, but my thanks, you guys. I'll be so grateful if you guys can help me out with that. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up these videos, and always have a blessed day. Bye.